Today on Top 5, we're going to discuss games that either revived the series, brought back the franchise, or literally jump-started the name brand for that series and made them ongoing games. So, without any further ado, let's get to those top 5 games. Rayman Origins. If there was ever a game that was fixed up or brought itself back as a contender for one of the best games ever, it's gonna be Rayman Origins and then later Rayman Legends. Well, Rayman was always kind of this enjoyable adventure game. None besides maybe the first or even the second one were considered anything beyond good. Rayman Origins, and especially Legends, not only advanced the series, but made it one of the best platforming games ever. Going back to more of a 2D route, having this wonderful painted world and great co-op features, Rayman Origins and Legends brought that once dead series back from the grave. South Park is a long-running series. That means a lot of games, and some very horrible games. I can't even recall any of the good ones, to be honest, but I can name one that truly changed my mind about the entire name brand, series, or franchise, whatever you want to call it. South Park Stick of Truth not only made me fall in love with it, but it made me want to watch the show again. And I haven't done that in years. It's so funny, it's wonderfully designed that reflects the show perfectly, and solid gameplay. Stick of Truth was truly a special little title that basically revived and created a franchise once more into the gaming universe. Shadow of Mordor. This might sound like a cheap answer because Shadow of Mordor doesn't even have the Lord of the Rings name in it. But after Third Age, which was an okay Lord of the Rings RPG, and a shitty Lord of the Rings game named Conquest, we got War in the North, which was another solid type of RPG dungeon crawler. But nothing brought back the Lord of the Rings game like this one. Here comes Shadow of Mordor, and not even having the Lord of the Rings name planted in its title, yet still representing it to the fullest and bringing the Lord of the Rings franchise back to AAA status. This game not only made the franchise a comeback, but it's going to continue on being one of the best franchises this generation. Quote me now. Next up is Deus Ex Human Revolution. Hopefully I'm saying that right. While the original Deus is still considered one of the greatest games ever made, with an amazing amount of freedom, replayability, and all that fun stuff, Invisible Wars is considered one of the most disgustingly sequel titles ever. Bad interface, buggy as can be, and that one choice you actually make in the game that you think matters has real no consequence in the long run. Really, it just was nothing special. Whereas Human Revolution really brought back the feeling of choices, even down to how you actually play the game. The heavy emphasis on customization, story choices, gameplay, and just design overall just made this truly a remarkable comeback for the series, and everybody that I know loved it. We're rounding this list off with the Tomb Raider reboot. If we're going to talk about a comeback, let's do it right. Tomb Raider had a solid comeback with the Legends title, swooping in and bringing the series back from the depths of hell and at least becoming respectable. Still, it could be so much more. You know it, I know it. That's why when we got the new Tomb Raider reboot, my happiness went through the roof. This isn't a simple comeback story. This is the goddamn champion entering a ring and winning and returning to true form. Some say it's an Uncharted ripoff with its more emphasis on movie type moments, but that's kind of funny seeing as Uncharted built its foundation on Tomb Raider's ideas. Tomb Raider Reboot truly was an amazing feat for the studio, and they are creating one of the best franchises in gaming now, bringing back what Tomb Raider is all about: adventure, funness, and goddamn epicness. That rounds my list off for the top 5 games that either made a comeback, revived the series, or just brought the name brand back to true fucking form. If you can name 5 games that you thought really changed the franchise or game series around, list them below. Everybody else, have a good day. If you like it, please press the like button, and of course, name what you would like to see next on the top 5 list. Whitey, out.